You mentioned to our colleague Jake Garner moments ago about the injury to Rhys Oates. Could you put a bit more meat on the bones as to what the injury is?
Well, that's just what it is, no meat on the bone. He's come away from, I think he's got, what's classed as a ruptured pectoral muscle or something like that. Anyways, it's come away from the bone a little bit. He'll need a small operation to repair it. We're not going to put a time limit on how long he's going to be out, but it was better news than we anticipated. So loosely saying, a few months, something like that. We'll have the operation, hope this week, if not next week. Best guy in the country we've got on it, and he was very positive when he saw him in the scans and said, "Yeah, you'll be, you're up and going, playing again within a few months."
Could you remind us how he did it?
Yeah, it was just in that challenge just before he came off against AFC Wimbledon. I think he tangled with the centre half, Alex Pearce, and absolutely innocuous, no fault on his part in any way, and he just fell awkwardly. It's an injury I've never heard of in 50 odd years in football or ever been around it. Usually I think it's a rugby injury, that sort of thing, but just a case of extreme bad luck.
How does it affect your plans, as it were?
Well, we could do with one coming in now as cover, certainly till Christmas on loan. So we've got another week or so of the window being open. So we'll step up that search and see if we can get some cover.
Interesting you mention a player on loan as opposed to a permanent transfer.
Yeah, well, when Rhys is going to be out a few months, then, if it is a permanent, it's a permanent. But, we've got a squad of 19 that we're working with. So it's just a sort of a temporary replacement for Rhys. We've also got Jason Law out for, an extended period of time. The good thing is getting the Kieran Wallace back on the pitch and people like that means that we're getting close to having those, apart from the long-termers, everybody fit.